My wife thought I was replaceable until I became the man she couldn't reach anymore. She thought I was replaceable until I became someone she couldn't even reach anymore. I used to believe love meant sacrifice, that if I worked harder, stayed quieter, and gave more, everything would eventually fall into place. I was wrong. When I married Emily, we had nothing. A tiny apartment, secondhand furniture, and dreams that felt bigger than our reality. I worked 2 jobs while she pursued her career. I told myself, one day it'll all be worth it. And for a while, it felt like it was. She got promoted, then promoted again. Her salary doubled, then tripled. Meanwhile, I stayed in the background, supporting, adjusting, sacrificing. At first, she used to say, "I couldn't have done this without you." But slowly, those words disappeared. It started with small things. She stopped asking how my day was, stopped waiting for me at dinner, stopped noticing me at all. Then came the comments. "You wouldn't understand. Your world is so small. I need someone who matches my energy." I laughed it off, told myself she was just stressed. But deep down, I knew something had changed. One night, everything became clear. We were at a company party, her world, her people. I stood there holding a drink while she laughed across the room with him. Confident, successful, everything I wasn't anymore in her eyes. I walked over, trying to be part of the moment. She looked at me, paused, and said, "Oh, this is my husband." That was it. No pride, no warmth, just a label. Like I was something temporary, replaceable. That night, I didn't argue, I didn't shout, I didn't beg. I just stopped. The next morning, I looked at myself in the mirror and realized something terrifying. I had built her life and completely abandoned my own. So I made a decision. I was done being the man she could overlook. I started small, waking up earlier, working on skills I had ignored for years, taking risks I was always too afraid to take. While she was out building her empire, I was quietly building mine. Months passed, then a year. We barely spoke anymore, not because of fights, but because there was nothing left to say. She didn't notice my late nights, didn't ask about my changes, didn't care enough to see me becoming someone else. Until one day, she did. I had just closed my biggest deal, the kind of deal that changes everything, the kind of deal that puts your name in rooms you were never invited to before. I came home late. She was sitting on the couch, waiting. That was new. "Where have you been?" she asked. I shrugged. "Working." She looked at me differently that night, like she was seeing me for the first time in years. A few weeks later, she found out about my business, my success, my name. And suddenly, she started trying again. Dinner together, soft conversations, old memories. "You've changed," she said one night, almost smiling. I looked at her and replied, "I had to." But what she didn't understand was I didn't change for her. I changed because of her. One evening, she finally said it, the words I think she had been holding in for weeks. "Can we fix this?" I looked at her, really looked at her, and for the first time, I felt nothing. No anger, no love, no pain, just distance. "I needed you when I was invisible," I said quietly. "You only see me now because I'm not." Her eyes filled with tears. "I didn't realize." "Exactly," I interrupted. That was the moment it ended. Not with a fight, not with betrayal, but with clarity. I moved out a week later. No drama, no revenge, just peace. A few months after that, I heard she had tried to reach out again. Messages, calls, even showed up at my office once. But by then, I was already gone. Not physically, but emotionally. Because the truth is, she was right. I was replaceable, just not in the way she thought. I replaced the man who begged with the man who walked away. And that's the man she could never reach again. A few months after I left, everything in my life was finally quiet. No arguments, no expectations, no one looking through me like I didn't exist. Just peace. Then one night, I got a call. Unknown number. I almost didn't pick it up, but something told me to. "Hello?" Silence. Then a weak, broken voice. "It's me. Emily." I closed my eyes for a second. Not out of pain, not out of love, just habit. "What do you want?" I asked calmly. There was a long pause. Then she said something I never expected to hear from her. "I messed everything up." Her voice was different, not confident, not cold, shattered. She told me everything. How the same people she chose over me slowly replaced her. How the man she once laughed with at that party left her when things got difficult. How her perfect life collapsed, piece by piece. "I thought I was choosing better," she whispered. "But I lost the only person who ever chose me first." I didn't say anything, because for the first time, I wasn't the one searching for words. Then she said it, the thing she should have said years ago. "Can I come see you?" I looked around my apartment. Minimal, clean, peaceful. A life she had no part in. After a few seconds, I replied, "Okay." The next evening she came. When I opened the door, I almost didn't recognize her. The woman who once walked into every room like she owned it, now looked like she had lost everything. Her eyes searched my face, like she was hoping to find the man she used to control. "You look different," she said softly. I stepped aside. "Come in." She walked in slowly, observing everything. The silence, the order, the distance. "You built all this without me," she whispered. I nodded. I had to. There was a long pause. Then she turned to me, tears in her eyes. "I know I don't deserve it, but I'm asking anyway. Can we try again?" For a moment, the past flashed in front of me. The nights I waited, the times I stayed silent, the moment she made me feel invisible. And then, it was gone. I walked over to the table, picked up a small folder, and placed it in front of her. "What's this?" she asked, confused. "Open it." Her hands trembled as she flipped it open. Her eyes moved quickly across the pages. Then suddenly, they stopped. Her face went pale. This is divorce papers," I said calmly. The room went completely silent. You already decided?" she whispered. I looked straight at her. No anger, no hesitation. "I decided the night you made me feel replaceable." Tears streamed down her face. "I came here to fix us." I shook my head slowly. "No," I said. "You came here because you lost everything else." That hit her harder than anything. She broke down completely, sitting there, crying, begging, apologizing. And I just stood there, watching, not with cruelty, not with satisfaction, but with something far colder, indifference. After a while, she signed the papers, hands shaking, heart breaking. Before leaving, she stopped at the door. "Do you ever think about us?" she asked quietly. I paused, just for a second. "No," I said. That wasn't entirely true. I did think about us, just not in the way she hoped. To me, we was a lesson, not a memory. The door closed behind her, and just like that, she became a stranger in a life she once thought she owned. Final line, mic drop. She thought I was replaceable, but in the end, she was the one I chose to erase. Thanks for watching. Subscribe for more real story.